Ever been disrespected, treated like you're nothing? In the world of the mob, disrespect isn't just a slap in the face. It's an open challenge. But here's a twist. The most powerful guys don't get even. They get smart. Stick around and I'll show you how to turn disrespect into a weapon, a lesson, and a game changer. This ain't just about retaliation. It's about ruling the game without firing a single shot. Welcome to the Mob Boss's Masterclass on dealing with disrespect. Underworld Tactics, a mobster's take on dealing with disrespect. In the world of power and influence, how you handle disrespect and personal slights can define your path to success. History has shown us time and again that the greatest leaders aren't those who strike back with vengeance, but those who transform these negatives into groundbreaking positives. Take a close look at figures like Nelson Mandela, imprisoned for 27 years, faced with immense injustice. Mandela could have emerged with a heart-seeking retribution. Instead, he chose the path of reconciliation and unity, turning his personal suffering into a catalyst for national healing and transformation in South Africa. His story isn't just about overcoming. It's about using adversity as a forge for character and leadership. This principle isn't limited to grand historical narratives. It applies in the day-to-day hustle of life, in the streets, in business, wherever there's a challenge to be met. When someone throws a slight your way, it's easy to react with anger. But the real power, that lies in using these moments as opportunities. Opportunities to learn, to grow, to outthink. It's about crafting a response that elevates you, transforms the situation, and leaves a lasting impact. So as we navigate the often turbulent waters of life and ambition, let's remember this. Our greatest setbacks can be the stepping stones to our greatest victories. In the game of life, it's not just about surviving the hits. It's about turning them into your stride towards triumph. Lesson 1. The art of strategic silence. In this life, you'll meet plenty of wise guys who think they can disrespect you. But here's the first rule. Don't always bite the bait. Sometimes the most powerful response is no response. Silence can be louder than any words. It throws them off, makes them wonder what you're thinking, what you're planning. It's like playing poker. Never show your hand too soon. Let them stew in their own uncertainty. Did you know that some of the most influential leaders in history mastered the art of silence? It's a tactic used not just in the underworld, but in boardrooms and political arenas. Silence can be a weapon, a shield, and a statement, all rolled into one. Take Abraham Lincoln, one of the most revered presidents of the United States. Known for his eloquence, Lincoln was also a master of silence, using it strategically during crucial meetings and discussions. During the Civil War, in cabinet meetings, he often remained silent, listening intently as others debated heatedly. This thoughtful silence allowed him to absorb different viewpoints, discern the emotions and motivations behind words, and then make decisions with a clear, unbiased perspective. His ability to use silence as a tool for contemplation and strategy played a crucial role in his leadership during one of the most tumultuous times in American history. Lesson 2. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Here's something I learned from the old-timers. Keep your enemies closer than your friends. When someone disrespects you, don't shut them out completely. Instead, pull them in, watch them, learn their moves, understand what makes them tick. It's about control. When you're close, you can predict their next move, and you're in a better position to neutralize any threat. It's not about revenge, it's about strategy. This tactic has its roots in ancient wisdom. Sun Tzu in The Art of War emphasized knowing your enemy as the key to victory. It's a strategy that's been effective in both ancient battlefields and modern corporate wars. Consider the story of Elizabeth I during the Spanish Armada crisis in 1588. Known for her intelligence and strategic acumen, Elizabeth I's handling of this crisis can be seen as a direct application of Sun Tzu's principle of knowing your enemy. Facing the threat of the Spanish Armada, one of the most formidable naval forces of the time, Elizabeth and her advisors gathered extensive intelligence on the Spanish fleet's movements, strengths, and weaknesses. This information was crucial in devising a strategy that ultimately led to the defeat of the Armada. The English used smaller, more maneuverable ships and unconventional tactics, exploiting the Spanish fleet's vulnerabilities. A classic example of understanding and leveraging the enemy's weaknesses to achieve victory. Elizabeth's success in this historical conflict demonstrates the timelessness of Sun Tzu's strategy, emphasizing the importance of deeply understanding one's adversary in any kind of conflict. Lesson 3. Turn disrespect into opportunity. In our world, disrespect can be a hidden opportunity. It's a chance to show strength without losing your cool. Use disrespect as a lesson for them and for you. Show them that you're untouchable, not because you retaliate, but because you're above it. Transform disrespect into respect. How? By staying calm, collected, and 2 steps ahead. Always make them realize that underestimating you is their first and last mistake. Great leaders throughout history turned personal slights into opportunities for growth and demonstration of their leadership. It's about turning a negative into a positive, a concept that's as true in philosophy as it is in the streets. Consider the case of Nelson Mandela, the former president of South Africa, and a key figure in the fight against apartheid. Mandela faced immense personal slights and injustices, including 27 years of imprisonment. Remarkably, he used these profound personal challenges not as reasons for bitterness or revenge, but as opportunities for growth and to demonstrate extraordinary leadership. Upon his release, Mandela chose reconciliation over retribution. He worked with his former oppressors to transition South Africa away from apartheid peacefully. This approach not only showcased his immense personal resilience and strength, but also set the stage for a new era in South African politics. Mandela's ability to transform personal suffering into a force for positive change is a prime example of turning a negative into a positive, profoundly impacting both his country and the world. And there you have it, the street-smart playbook for turning disrespect into your advantage. Remember, in this game of shadows and power, it's not the loudest who are the strongest, but the ones who know how to turn every slight into a step up the ladder. Next time someone tries to knock you down, smile, because you've got a secret weapon now. You're not just playing the game, you're rewriting the rules. Until next time, keep your friends close, your enemies closer, and your wits sharpest. This is the way of the mob boss, where respect is earned and every challenge is just another opportunity. Thanks for joining us in this little sit-down. Did you learn anything new about dealing with a lack of respect? Let us know in the comments below. It's not every day you get insights from our side of the fence. If you found a bit of wisdom in our talk, do us a favor. Hit that like button. It helps us out. And if you want to be part of the family, make sure you subscribe. We've got more stories, more lessons from the streets. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. Stay sharp, stay smart, and remember, in our world and yours, it's all about making the right moves. Until next time.